Hello, my beautiful Cancerians. Welcome to your Scorpio New Moon reading from the 15th to the 30th of November 2020. I apologize about the delay, but the energy had me struggling, as I know many of us were. So, without further ado, let us get on with it. I know there's one Cancerian that is patiently waiting for this. So, let's see what the Psychic Tarot has to tell Cancer about this Scorpio New Moon, what's happening in this 2-week period. Okay, so, discontentment and boredom. Ooh, and stand your ground. Number 4 and number 7. So going from 4 to 7, that means progress, moving up in the numbers. That's always a good thing. But discontentment and boredom was the first card. Second card was number 7. Stand your ground. Okay, very much like the 7 of Wands. That's been coming up in some of the readings I've been doing on TikTok as well at the moment. So let's have a look, because I believe that discontentment and boredom is actually more kind of the emotional realm, the heart space. Emotions, yes. Page 99. Okay, so this lovely card, discontentment and boredom, says, this card signifies a time when you may experience stagnation, discontent, and boredom. Feelings of restlessness and impatience surround you. A relationship, project, or situation isn't moving forward fast enough and could be droning you emotionally and energetically. Okay, you are longing for a change, and although one door may be closing, don't focus all of your energy on it, as opportunity will soon knock. A window or another door could quickly open, and if your attention and awareness isn't focused, you could easily miss it. Watch for synchronistic events that bring books, speakers, workshops, and new people into your life. Any of these could possibly hold a message for you. Have faith in divine timing and know that everything changes for a reason. This card acts as a reminder that it's a perfect time to reevaluate and search within your heart and soul for fresh insights. Okay, so not necessarily such a bad card, okay? Yes, some things maybe have been lost, or maybe leaving your life, or you kind of realizing that a connection or a career path or a role, something like that, no longer holds the joy that it once did for you. And there is nothing wrong with growing as a person and realizing that some things don't resonate with you as much as they once did. Like, that's a part of our growth, pretty normal, Cancer. Sorry, I had to pause that for a moment, Cancer. It was my cat required lunch. She's well taken care of. Alright, so your next card, Stand Your Ground, comes from Spirit. So stand your ground in more spiritual terms, 145. Let's see what this card actually has to tell us. Alright, so there's your card. It says, this card comes at a time when you're being tested and challenged. There may be fierce competition and potential rivals surrounding you in your personal or business life. But know that you have the strength and inner courage to stand your ground, no matter how hard or formidable things may appear. Don't surrender or give up the control. Okay, so don't surrender or give up the control that you have. Be brave and stay true to your core life values and belief system, which are your best allies and will help you move forward. It's time to remain clear and focused, for you may have to stand alone and defend your convictions to the end. Maintain your health and stay strong so that you have an ample supply of energy to endure anything, as this could be a long and arduous yet ultimately hard-won victory. Alright, so standing your ground, there is something where you really are going to have to take care of yourself mentally and physically and spiritually, because there is a bit of a battle in some way, shape, or form, in some terms, Cancer. And I have someone in my life that's a Cancerian on their ascension path, well and truly, very much like me. And I can tell you that she's been experiencing something like this. So it's kind of the energies, that whole power over paradigm that's breaking away is being challenged, and it's playing out in our lives. And like those of us that are rare enough, that have claimed our sovereignty, we can really stand in our power and sort of be against that, but a lot of other people can't. And those of us that can do it, we're kind of leading the way for others, right? So please bear that in mind When do you want to be soft and sort of roll over? It's like, this is the big picture is not just about you or me. It's about ultimately the entire planet's evolution and growth. And it's not just us. There's a bigger picture out there. Okay. So, let's see. For the past, present, and future, what the major moonology energies were for the time. What the major lessons were. What's been playing out for the Cancerians that are going to be watching this. So, what was for the past? Okay. Is it step out of your comfort zone? Okay. So, in the past, we had North Node, step out of your comfort zone. That was the major energy that was playing out. I will put 6 tarot cards to sort of elaborate on this and get an idea of what we're dealing with. But let's see what the card is for the present card. And what was the overall energy for what's playing out for Cancer for the 15th to the 30th for the present? A personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. Wow, okay, so this is a Cancer reading, full moon Cancer, kind of synchronistic for me. I feel like in this current 2-week period, you're kind of resolving the conflict and the drama that's come up for you recently with this power over stuff that we were talking about a moment ago. That's pretty good, Cancer. Okay, what's happening in the future for these Cancerians? Alright, I feel like it's this one actually. Oh, nice one. Prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. Very nice. We just had a full moon in Taurus on Halloween. So that's actually pretty synchronistic as well. It's kind of like the energy of that full moon in Taurus. Like, full moons and new moons are pretty powerful energies. Some readers and astrologers will tell you the energy plays out over 6 months. You know, some will say it's a few weeks. You don't necessarily know, depending on the placement of different zodiac signs and different planets in your own individual chart. You don't necessarily know what's playing out for you. So just because you're a Cancerian, you may have a lot of Taurus in your chart, and this reading could be predominantly for those people. So that could be something that's playing out. But prosperity lies ahead. That's good news. Okay, it's definitely good news. And prosperity doesn't always mean just financial prosperity, guys. Like, I know overall we kind of assume that, yes, prosperity is about finances, but you can have a prosperous and abundant love life, or, you know, prosperity in the amount of love that exists in your life by having a lot of friends and family and really healthy soul connections in your life. It's not always about the romanticized aspect, you know. So let's see what the tarot cards actually have to tell us about what is going on between the 15th and the 30th of November 2020 for all of the Cancerians that will be seeing this reading. Let's do one more little shuffle. Okay, so for step out of the comfort zone in the past, can I have 6 cards, please? What played out there for Cancer? I really wanted to jump out. You really did. Oh wow, Cancer, you were stepping into your authenticity, your true essence. Like, the King of Cups is a water sign card. It's predominantly a masculine energy, but this could be really you stepping into your power, into knowing yourself, like getting comfortable in your own skin, possibly for the first time in your life. Like, really, you know yourself, not on an external level, more like heart and soul. Like, you truly have been through some stuff and you found out what you're really made of. I feel like that. And that's the first card for your past, so that's good stuff, Cancer. Step out of your comfort zone. What else? That's too many of these. This would be it. Next card we have is the High Priestess. So yeah, well and truly, you stepping into your own knowing who and what you are, which brought you into connection with your higher self. Whether this is connection with your higher self or merging with your higher self, and for others, this could be a balance of their own inner masculine and feminine energies. Because it's kind of like stepping into knowing who and what you are, like really going, you know, I can see how I've evolved from childhood as a being, as a soul, you know, what I've been through, all of that. It's a lot of reflection, like deep reflection through your sort of spiritual evolution and your ascension path. Okay. And yeah, you've been working on yourself hard. Yourself, a career, a skill, something like that, your ascension, your spirituality, you know, doing your healing. That takes a lot of hard work too. So that's all in your past. What else? But you were feeling stuck. And okay, Eight of Swords is about mental energy. It's, the prison that you have created in your own mind. That's what it really is about. So you're working hard, but you are your own worst enemy, Cancer. Do I need to tell you? Next card out, we have the Page of Wands. So this can be a messenger. It can be a fire sign too. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Someone who's gone through a lot of learning, a lot of growth, but they're very passionate, very fiery. They have a lot to say. And they have a message to share. Pages are traditionally messengers. So this could be interesting. What's the last card in the past for these Cancerians that this reading is for? 15th to the 30th of November, please. Whew. Messenger of love, maybe? Okay, now, okay, let's not always direct this about love. There are variations to this. Because we've got the Page of Wands followed by the Two of Cups, which is traditionally about a soulmate union. It's about two whole, complete, healed human beings coming together as a balanced union. Now, there are not many of us that can say that we're completely whole, healed, and balanced. So, for those category that can't say that they're whole, healed, and balanced, I would really say that this is more about you kind of coming into an inner realization about who and what you are, which is helping you balance your own inner masculine and feminine. That could really be it for a lot of us. However, there's many people that could be seeing this reading, so take it as it fits. And as with all of these readings, it can be vice versa. If I'm saying this could be you, and if it doesn't fit, it could be the person that is in your energy that you're dealing with that is related to the situation. So, let's pull the cards for the present and the past, and then we'll have a little serious look at it. So, a personal issue reaches resolution. What's going on with this in the present for all these Cancerians for the 15th to the 30th? Wow. Okay. Seven of Cups is the first card. It's about being spoilt for choice, but being careful what your choices are. Not all choices are equal. Not all that glitters is gold, my dear. Okay? Because there could be a potential union, reunion, celebration, something really good, happy events, engagements, anything like that. But who are you choosing? What are you choosing? Is it in your highest and greatest good? Is it nourishing your soul? Is it the person that your soul is drawn to? Or is it the person that your ego mind and your desire for the shiny, pretty is drawing you to? Like, when you've got that, it's like, let's see what else happens, okay? The cards will have to tell the story here. Wow, the Magician. Okay, Magician is a master manifestor. Can be an earth sign. It doesn't have to be. It can be any sign, really. But this person is pretty spiritual, but they can be a trickster too. The distorted version of the Magician is a manipulator, a con artist, a narcissist, okay? They know stuff. They know how to talk the talk, but they do not walk the walk, but they know how to play people with the talk. False light workers, spiritual phonies. Or just people like, the smoothies, the narcissists that are like, oh yes, I'm God's gift to the gender that loves me, and I'm just too good, and I can have anybody I want eating out of the palm of my hands, baby. That kind of energy. That is the distorted version. However, that positive version is wonderful. Very good at manifesting, has a really abundant, happy existence, very balanced, knows spiritual, esoteric things as well as not so much, yeah? But the next card is Three of Pentacles, about recognition, realizations, coming together, collaboration sometimes. So, interesting sequence of cards. Alright, what else is happening in the present for Cancer? This is a very interesting reading, Cancer. Ooh, victory! Victory, a long, hard sought after victory. Okay, this is a war horse. He went to war. He was covered in blood and mud and all that business, and he went through the mess first before he got here. So there's a sense of, I'm so tired. Finally, we're there. Oh. Yeah, you can claim victory about something in your near future, present, I guess. Cancer. Well, those of you that this applies to. So what's the last card in the present for these Cancerians, please, for this reading? Wow, temperance, balance, healing, sobriety. So a victory in some way, but that victory is going to bring about some well needed balance and harmony and healing, possibly. Okay. Just with this sequence of cards, there could be a reconnection with somebody from the past, who's really kind of almost manifested you back into their life and is feeling victorious, but there will be things shared that will require healing, like just to fill in the gaps, I guess you could say. But let's see how else what the future has to hold. So with prosperity lies ahead, what are the 6 cards that we have to tell us what's going on in the future? What's going on to the future? Knight of Pentacles, slow moving progress, but moving towards something in the physical world, whether it's a person, a place, or a thing, a goal, a career, a skill, anything. But it's long-term progress. It's slow progress, but slow progress. Right. Next two. Okay. Yeah, long, slow progress, but then there are going to be epiphanies and divinely guided truths and realizations. This is the universe kind of making sure that you don't get manipulated, having being used and abused. It's pretty good. It's almost like there are things that you're going to know and sense and see and realize. And funny, it's beneath the row where they start off with the High Priestess. High Priestess is very intuitive. It's almost like a higher self card. So it's like your higher self connection is going to enable you to know things that most people wouldn't. Because the card that follows that is the Page of Swords. Can be air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but it's like a spy energy. It's almost like someone that wants to be a part of your energy or near your energy, but doesn't have the courage to kind of face you or come and see you. So they can be doing a bit of spying and things like that. So let's pull the rest of the cards and then we'll actually look at this properly. Like I said, Cancer, this is an interesting reading. Alright, so what else is coming for Cancer in the 15th to the 30th? Wow, okay, too many cards. May I have one at a time, please? Okay, what's happening 15th to the 30th of November 2020. Cancer. Let's read, please, in the future. In the future, what is happening for Cancer? Oh gosh, not a positive card, but hey, that's okay. Could be the end of it, okay? 9 of Swords, nightmares, anxiety, stress, letting your mind kick you around. Funny, again, underneath that 8 of Swords, it's 9 of Swords, okay? It's a progression. Feeling stuck mentally leads to anxiety, staying up at night, not being able to sleep, depression, mental chatter, lethargy, depression, anxiety, all of it. Horrible. No, not a good energy. What else is happening for Cancer, please, in the future? Alright. Okay, so things are going to shift. Wonderful. Wheel of Fortune. The wheel of karma turning in your favor. Something is shifting. That's underneath the card of victory, so that's beautiful. It kind of... These readings become so synchronistic, and I'm loving this spread. I think I'm going to continue this from now on for my readings on here. Because just even for me as a reader, it's like, whoa, hello, I like this. The information is beautiful. Moving forward. So when the wheel of karma in the near future is going to turn in your favor, you're going to be moving forward with so much faith, so much speed and motivation, and you might be feeling a bit sad right now. Like with this card, discontentment and boredom. Okay, you might feel a bit defeated, a bit down, like you've been on the battlefield forever and you just had enough. But there will be a time when you're going to be moving forward towards whatever it is that you're trying to manifest very, very rapidly, Cancer. So have faith, okay? So, just at the first glance, that's all I had to say. But let's, get into these cards. This is awesome. Sorry, just grab a drink. So, as I was saying, North Node, step out of your comfort zone. That was the main overall energy for your past, yeah? And the 6 cards that we have, are not unimpressive cards. As I was saying, King of Cups, that is the water sign card. Okay, this is the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces card. I feel like this is really you kind of stepping into yourself. Having been through a bit, going through a lot of healing. Okay, water sign card, this traditional King of Cups, he is surrounded by a sea of emotion, chaos, okay? But look at him. He is calm and composed, okay? Nothing could faze him. He's just wandering off into the distance. He's a healed man. He or she, or they, them, does not matter, okay? This is not gender specific. This is someone that embodies predominantly masculine energies, okay? So there is a sea of chaos behind him, but he is able to stay completely calm, cool, and collected, and, you know, just rise above everything. And this is you, Cancer. This is you having made a lot of progress and done a lot of healing, okay? The emotions that had once had you up in chaotic seas being thrown here and there are all kind of going, okay? It's all subsiding. And it's only because you've learned how to rise above it. You've gone through a lot of healing and a lot of emotional evolution yourself. And I say that purely because you've got the next card is the High Priestess. The High Priestess is very balanced in her masculine and feminine. As I was saying, this could be somebody that's becoming balanced in their masculine and feminine. Or you could be starting to merge with your higher self. This could also be somebody in your life that is very, very spiritual and very balanced, that's come into your life and really kind of made you look into these things yourself. It's almost like they opened you up to spirituality. Now, this could be twin flames. This could be someone that has come, like I said, vice versa, yeah, Cancer? This could be the person that's come into your life, or this could be the person that's come into your life. But this person is highly spiritually evolved and very, very balanced. They are on their ascension path. They are very intuitive. They could be psychic. They could be a healer. They could be anything along those lines. But they're very fertile and abundant and prosperous. They are a beautiful soul. Okay, they really are. And because you've got the Three of Cups there, I feel like there is a desire in this person, because it's in their for a union with this King of Cups, whoever that may be. But I think the King of Cups is the one that may be spoilt for choice and needs to choose wisely in the present. Okay, so like I say, it could be either way. You could be the one spoiled for choice, Cancer, or it could be the other person that you're dealing with. And it's like, hang on a second, what choice is your heart and soul gravitating towards? Don't let the ego mind us, oh, it's so cute, it'll look cute on my arm. Screw that shit. Who's gonna make you smile? Who's gonna make you laugh? Who's gonna make you happy? Who's gonna make you feel like all is well when the world is in chaos all around you? Who does that for you, Cancer? There's only one soul for many of us that could ever do that. Okay? And you know that in your heart and soul. So do not make fickle decisions. And if this is for you, Cancer, or the cross-watcher, because I'm only saying it because somebody's gonna hear it. My guides are pretty specific like that. I've questioned the things that come out of my mouth before, and I have been shut down and been told, like, within minutes, I get my validation that, no, somebody needed to hear that. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, so I feel like you are kind of, because whatever this connection is, it's almost like you feel the uncertainty, you feel the funniness, you're focusing on yourself, on your career, making your money, building your empire, whatever it is, or working on yourself even. You know, like, that is where your thing is. It's long-term, consistent effort and time and energy that is being put into this project, place, thing, something like that. Okay, this is a Pentacles card. It's in the physical world. It can also be a sign card, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So maybe it's someone in your energy that's, you know, very much in your life that's working on something, and it's going to take a lot of long-term consistent effort. However, I feel like it's more you having focused yourself on your own spiritual growth and your inner evolution. And take it as it fits, as I say. But there is a very mentally stuck energy here. It's like, yeah, you want to progress. Yeah, you're working hard. But you're allowing your ego to beat you up. This is the air sign card. Can be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius as well. Could be somebody in your energy with this kind of thing going on in their life. And it's like a flow-on effect, I just heard. It's like, if you've got negative, low vibrational people that are constantly focusing on drama and negativity and gossip and slander and, oh, who's got the nicest, shiniest car? Oh my god. I'm sorry, I have to do it. That's just a... I apologize, I get a bit animated, but it's just like, come on. Like, seriously, there is so much more to life than such shallow shite. And it's like, if you are in this High Priestess energy and you are surrounded by shallow people that are all up in their head, it's all about bigger and better things, all about money, shiny, da-da-da-da-da, this is not the place for you. You are feeling stuck around these people. And their shitty low vibrational energy is bringing you down. So the kind of music you listen to, the kind of television shows you watch, minimize your media, minimize your Facebook. I'm sorry to say it, but Facebook is where all the Karens exist. TikTok can be a happy, happy, beautiful, spiritual, wonderful, supportive community, and I vouch for that. Like, I'm part of that. So either there's somebody around you that's really a wet blanket bringing you down and keeping you stuck and not allowing you to progress and for you to grow the way you need to, or this is you that's just in some way, shape, or form, your thinking or your self-talk or your self-worth, something like that is lacking, where you're not able to make the progress that you should, hun. Okay? So I'm not sure what it is. You can ask the universe, you can ask your guides what it is that's holding you back. Is it you that's being held back? Is it a person that you're in the energy of? You know, like, yeah, it could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that you're spending time around that's got this kind of energy about them. And whether you intend it or not, like, I'm sorry, we do not realize how much we take on other people's energy. I've had to explain this to people in the last few years, and when you first start sort of becoming sensitive to energy, you don't realize these things. But you're becoming more sensitive to whatever you are hearing, seeing, sensing in your energy, you are taking into your energy field and you are absorbing it, and it will affect you. It's almost like a flow-on karma effect kind of thing. The energy that a person is emitting from their own heart space determines the kind of people, places, and interactions that they're going to have. So it's one of those things that you may not be aware of. So I hope this kind of helps shed light on it. Because I feel like when you came out of this in the past, you had a message, or this was somebody that shared a message with you, whether this is the person, that King of Cups or the High Priestess, having shared a very passionate message with you. A message about wanting a union or wanting to be with you. Or this could also be you coming into a realization that you don't need a partner. You can be perfectly balanced and happy as a single person, whole within your own inner masculine and feminine, and you don't need another person outside of yourself. So take it as it fits. But I feel for some of you, you may have had a message or an offer, or a proposal, like, you know, yeah, I like you, let's be in each other's lives kind of thing, like that kind of thing in the past. Because like when we go into the future, the next flow-on card would be the Seven of Cups. Now, this is about having choices. Cups is emotions too, yeah? So choices in love, choices in partners, choices in life. But if you look at this card carefully, one of these cups has a snake in it. Could be a venomous snake. You don't know that, do you? And that middle one with the cloth, I believe that's a sword covered up. So be careful how you grab it, because you're probably going to chop your fingers off if you grab it the wrong way, yeah? But one of them is full of jewels. One of them's got a castle. One of them's got a pretty lady coming out of it. And another one has got a dragon. So I think I made my point, yeah? There are a lot of options out there. Not all choices or options are equal. And all that glitters is not necessarily gold. Something may look good from the outside, but it may be very rotten on the inside, okay? Do not just look at the external vain things in life. What nourishes your heart and soul, what brings you growth, that is where you should be gravitating, not the shallow, okay? Yeah, sorry to say it, but whether this is you or the other person, you know what I mean? Like, whether they've made an offer to you and they've made an offer to other people, and they're the one in that energy, like, because that Seven of Cups is underneath the King of Cups. So, as I was saying, this could be the other person that's made the offer, that kind of wants to be with you, that feels really passionately about you, but is kind of possibly got a few options, and that is going to be an issue, because when you've got the Seven of Cups followed by the Three of Cups, I feel like there's a third-party situation, okay? And in some cases, there could be, because of the Seven of Cups. But when you've also got this, in the past, you've had the Two of Cups, this desire to come together, and in the present, it's almost like Seven of Cups, cull the field, get rid of all the other competition so that you can have a happy union with this person that you want to be with. You can have your Three of Cups. If this was a twin flame card, this is a twin flame union. You know what I mean? In the past, the proposal got made, the desire to come together with your twin, and now the twin releasing the karmics with the Seven of Cups, and then coming together with the twin, that could be the desire there. So that could be it. But for some people as well, when you've got Seven of Cups followed by Three of Cups, Seven of Cups is about having options, and Three of Cups can be about a third-party option, like having more potential partners than one, yeah? And keeping that option open. So take it as it fits, as the case may be. Because next we've got followed up, and this is the thing, this present row is actually not particularly nice, because when you've got the option to spoil for choice, too many chefs in the kitchen, and then the potential master manipulator card, nah, don't like it. Alright, so unpleasant version of this. Someone's very spoilt for choice. There's a third party situation going on because they're a little player and a master manipulator. But people are talking. There is a lot of gossip and slander and a lot of stuff going on. So you probably come out of this victorious, because I don't feel like you're the one. Whoever is not doing the wrong thing is going to come out victorious, because stuff is going to be found out. And whoever's going to be finding out stuff is going to go into a major stage of healing. Okay? Temperance is about balancing your emotions, your head over heart decisions, things like that. It can be also about sobriety, balancing things, but it's about healing. It's about healing your heart and your mind and your soul, and knowing your worth, and knowing that you are worthy of immense love, no matter how anybody may have treated you in the past. Okay, so for those of you, that's that sort of unfortunate sequence. But as I was saying, this could be the culling of the karmics, the desire to come together with the twin, refocusing on manifesting coming together with the twin or the divine counterpart, and both of them coming into a realization and sort of that communication starting, like the back and forth, like, hey, I think we have a connection. I can't seem to forget about you. I can't seem to keep you out of my life or my mind, blah, blah, blah. So there is a sense of feeling victorious, and maybe the victory is you guys actually coming together and connecting. And if there has been anything in the past that is unresolved or unspoken, it could be coming to the surface for healing and balancing between the two of you for this connection, okay? So there are different ways it could play out. Take it as it fits. It could be vice versa. But I think I've said it. This is like, I said Cancer, it's a beautiful reading. Like, I love it. Okay, so in the future, you had prosperity lies ahead. So with prosperity lies ahead, you're moving forward very slowly. Now, this could be savings. This could be trying to just have some savings in the bank. This could be trying to get work. This could be trying to change career, something like that in the physical world, or making progress with a person. It could be a relationship. Pentacles is a earth card, but it's people, places, things, stuff in the physical world. Okay, so moving very slowly towards it. It's a workhorse. Workhorse moves very slowly. Does not like to take off into a gallop, let's just say that, okay? Likes to move slowly. Alright, then we've got the Ace of Swords. So what I'm saying is you're moving forward slowly, but it's almost like divinely guided truths, epiphanies, realizations. This could be confessions. This could be stuff coming out that you weren't expecting. This could be things you kind of seeing the truth of certain things that you weren't seeing before. And I say that because just what I said about that last card in the negative sequence, because when you've got the High Priestess with the Three of Cups, it's kind of like a very intuitive person is involved in a third party situation, but they're having realizations and epiphanies about what that is. Okay, so that could be what's playing out for some of you, and I really am sorry. I feel for you if you are, because I have been there and it sucks. But whatever's happening in your life is only making you stronger, remember that, okay? Really, 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 it is. I promise you that, no matter what. Because I kind of feel like you're moving slowly towards something that you desire, but you're having these realizations, which kind of is putting a bit of a spanner in the works and making you feel a little bit like, what? Oh, hang on. Is this what I really, really want? And whether this is you or the Magician, which could be this could be different people, or this could be the same person. But I feel like the King of Cups could be the Magician, okay? And that person is turning into a bit of a spy energy with the Page of Cups. Sorry, Page of Swords. Page of Swords is, like I had said earlier, is someone that wants to be around you, communicate with you, be in your energy, but they're too embarrassed or shy or insecure for some reason. They're not able to approach you or be around you. So they can be kind of spying on you through social media or whatever other means there may be. And yeah, it can be a little bit of a stalker energy. You could be, this divine feminine that's shining, divine masculine and feminine that's shining like a supernova. And people are very drawn to you. So don't take offense to it. Yes, of course, if people are stalking you and stuff and you have concerns for your safety, call the cops, do something about it. But, like, don't sort of assume that everyone's got bad agenda kind of thing straight away, yeah? Because it is underneath the magician energy, so I really feel like this is someone that wants to manifest a connection with you, but they don't have the courage to in some way. Something's lacking here. They're fearful of something, and whether this is you trying to manifest a connection with somebody else, or whether they're trying to manifest it with you, take it as it fits. Because this person, I feel like this Page of Swords, whether it's you or them, is pretty anxious, and is kind of like getting stressed at whatever's going on. Because once again, on top of this row, in the past we had the Eight of Swords about feeling mentally stuck, anxious. Then beneath it, we had that realization, collaboration, people talking, gossiping, can be talking about